Hi, this is the ExtJS video tutorial part 4, where we will be explaining how to define type and what is the syntax for it and how to call them from outside. So basically in the previous section we have explained syntax for that, and in this session we will be showing a demo for that and how to call that methods and that class object, how to create all. So here you can see these are the syntax how to create those. Here the class member, here the class name we are passing, class name is this one, and the class members using the id name and get name are the class members, and the final function, this is a callback function. Here is the callback function to this class. This will be executed when an object of this class will be created, and base is the root of all the classes created in ext.define. All the classes in ext inherited from this. In Java this is a object class. So this is the syntax how to create a object. Here I am using var object. Here new ext. So here I am passing the student class name and this object. Here I am just getting the information and printing in the UI. Similarly here create I am using here I am passing the class name. Here the member terms like the name and id, and student dot get student details will return the details for that method. And here you are seeing the constructor function for the student class. Here I am passing student name and id. If student name is not null, then I am assigning the name property, and if id is not null, then I am assigning the id to the send id. And here in the get details I am just printing the student name. So now we will be seeing a demo how to call them. So here you are seeing a student class. Here the student class, here id in my default I given something, and in the constructor I am passing student name and id, and I am assigning those to the current student object. And here in the get student I am returning the current student detail string. So this is the callback function, and this student.js I have written, and this student.js is referred from here. If you see here I have given link to that. So here script student.class, a custom classes, then student.js, and I like the functions, student functions. So this is not for timing, I will just comment this. And to say that I have already typed this how to call the student object and how to copy things. So I will just paste here. Here you are seeing I am creating a class as a student object, and here I am printing the student details. And here I am again, this is the default constructor, I am not saying anything, and here I am passing the student Ramachandra and 100 is the id. Now the student will be called, and I am just saving it, and I will build this application. So this id and name will be sent to the constructor of student custom classes student class, and there the Ramchandra and 100 will be assigned to the current object. Then we will be printing the student details. I am building the application. Here you can see the details. I'll just build this, and so the page is loaded now. First you will see the student object created, meaning the first student object we are creating here. So this will invoke that, and after clicking that, now you are seeing the student id is 0 and student name is unnamed, meaning we are calling the default constructor of student. Here you can see get student detail, because in the student.js we have given the default name is unnamed and 0. so default constructor is called. So student id is 0 and name is named we are showing. In the next it will show the details whatever you have sent. So student name is Ramchandra, id is 100 shown here at last. So uh, what you are passing, that will be passed to the constructor student name and id, and those will be assigned to the current student object. And when you will call this method, the student id and name will be printed whatever you sent, whatever you see in the alert function, last alert function. So for so this is for today, and in the next session we'll learn the deep for ExtJS concepts.